Alright, so you want to build a cold plunge. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a cold plunge for under $400. So, I've looked up various ways on YouTube on how to build a cold plunge. I found several different ways to build one. Now, if you're actually interested in a very cheap and effective way to build a cold plunge, I also have a video on how to build a very effective cold plunge for under $100. That was actually one of my starting points. Now, if you're interested in my very first experience doing an ice bath,
one more minute.
You're welcome to watch that video as well. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going into all the benefits of an ice bath because I've already done that in other videos. But off the bat, recovery, inflammation, brown fat, central nervous system, and parasympathetic nervous system function. Those are the main benefits that you will get from an ice bath. Now, in the past, I've also talked about Wim Hof and his inspiration on doing ice baths. Feel free to watch those videos to learn more about him as well, and look up some videos on him on YouTube and figure out what all the fuss is about with cold plunges. Now, the very first thing I did to set up my cold plunge was I actually went on Lowe's.com and I researched what size chest freezer would be best for me personally. For my height, I'm 5'9", I found the Hisense, I don't know how you pronounce it, 8.7 cubic feet chest freezer to be the perfect fit. This was $349.99. As you go bigger in feet, and the price goes a lot higher. Now just realize if you want to lay down within the freezer, you'll probably need something a little bigger, like a 14 cubic feet freezer. But if you're fine with bringing your knees up like I do, then the 8 cubic feet is just perfect size, and you'll fit comfortably. Well, maybe not comfortably, because you'll never be comfortable in an ice bath. Now, the next thing I bought was a digital timer. I bought this one so that I could have my chest freezer on during the nighttime on a timer, and I usually went for around 4 hours a night just to keep the temperature where I wanted it in the morning. The timer is very easy to set on, my time on versus my time off. Now, here's a disclaimer. Always make sure you disconnect the chest freezer from any outlet before you get in. And that's just to be 100% safe. The next thing I did was I bought a stand, and that's just to make sure it's easier to climb in and out of the chest freezer and there's no chance of you slipping. The next thing I bought was a tube of sealant. I honestly wasn't sure which one to buy as I don't have a lot of knowledge in this area, but I went with the one that says waterproof, and then I sealed every edge of the plunge and waited approximately 24 hours before adding water. And then finally we get to the fun part. I started to add my water into the freezer. Plugged it in and waited around 24 hours. My desired temperature is between 30 to 40 degrees. And once that happens, well, you get in. So that's it, guys. Really not that hard. It's actually rather simple. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I wouldn't recommend going in for more than about 3 minutes. Now, another important question is, how do you keep it clean? About every 2 or 3 weeks, I will completely remove all of the water, wipe it down with Windex, and then you just add water again. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Please give this video a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions. Check out some of my other fun videos. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.